Number 10. Stupid Mario Bros. Interactive Halloween by Rich Alvarez. Now this is actually one of those choose your own path YouTube video games, and it actually involves the players choosing to be either Freddy Krueger or the Screamer, and they have to find ways to kill the Mario Brothers, even though in the end they don't exactly do that. It's clever, it's well done, a bit humorous, definitely worth seeing, or playing in this matter. Number 9. Nightmare Night music video by Brony Dance Party. Now, I know I've mentioned Nightmare Night as the equivalent of Halloween in the Brony community, though this one is actually kind of worth seeing. Basically, it's a music video of them telling the story of Nightmare Night, and during the whole song, they're pretty much scaring all the fillies and colts. Though in the end, they get a little surprise visit from a certain mayor. It's well animated, the story is pretty much fit with the song, definitely worth watching. Number 8. Halloween Random Music Video 400 Subbies by Sasha. Granted, this video is actually pretty old, since coming out in 2009. This is actually a pretty good video. It's basically like a music video, but instead of people, it's cats, and it's actually pretty well animated. If I'm not mistaken, the song itself is actually from the Screamers movies, if I got it right, and this Sasha version really did a good job on this video. So, if you like the movie and like the song, and you like cats, go watch this one. Number 7. Wooko's Halloween Special 2006 by Scoot Wookos. It's actually a pretty cute animated short where Scoot and his friends are getting ready for Halloween. Though, yeah, like I said, it's a very short video, but it's definitely worth watching if you guys are looking for a good giggle. Number 6. A Lethal Halloween by Lethal Aurora Mage. Now, I know you guys are probably sick of those My Little Pony videos by now, but this one's actually worth seeing. It's kind of like the Saw movies, but a bit different. Basically, a handful of bronies, though in their human forms instead of the pony forms, are pretty much stuck in this room with a sorceress, I guess, named Lethal Mage, who's actually, if I get this right, the darker side of Aurora Mage. And she's basically got these guys trapped and forcing them to answer these questions. But if she doesn't like the answers, they pretty much die. And good lord, the animations on these death scenes. Wow. I'm surprised I didn't get nightmares from this one. So if you guys like My Little Ponies, or you like to see the bronies dying,
don't blame yourself for this,
or
Anthony.
just a good scare,
no, you don't understand.
Well, I guess this is one for you guys.
Thank you, KB.
Number 5. Mary by The Killer Jill. This is another Rise of the Guardians Halloween story, and this is actually a lot scarier than the last one I just reviewed. It's basically when Jack Frost finds this old abandoned asylum, and without realizing it, runs into a ghost of one of its patients, who is apparently a little girl who was actually abused in that place, along with a group of other children. And slowly but surely, he gets possessed or controlled by this same spirit, and the Guardians have to work together to find a way to save him before it's too late. Now, not to spoil anything more, but they do end up making a little memorial for those same children, since even though it's scary, it's also pretty sad when you think about it, especially when it forces you to consider of how humanity can be both good and bad, especially to kids. So, if you're looking for a scary story and you like Rise of the Guardians, you definitely gotta watch this. Number 4. Sonic and Scared Stupid Part 1 and 2 by Balena Productions. In this little YouTube video, or videos in this case, Sonic and Tails are out trick-or-treating, but at the end of the first video, they pretty much get trapped in an old mansion, And in the second video, where admittedly the movements are actually a bit better, especially when it comes to talking, they have to find 3 items in order to escape the mansion. Even though it turns out that the speaker is a crazy scientist, and they really need to get out of there fast. It's funny, it's a bit scary, it's got zombies, definitely worth seeing. Number 3. These are their stories, a Halloween special by Finally. In this video, Finally actually explains how his character, Husky, and Rugburn came to be. In Finally's story, we find out that Finally's family were actually pretty happy with his father being the woodcutter, and Husky was offered food if he promised to protect the family. But when the father came back, all he brought with him was a sword, which he used to chop Husky's head off and then kill the rest of Fighting Leaf's family. And that pretty much what leads Husky and Fighting Leaf to accept the deal to work with the Master. For Rugburn, it's just as sad, actually. Due to being a Sega gamer, a lot of the kids ended up teasing him a lot. One day he couldn't take it anymore, and the Master, using this chance to get a new minion, offers Rugburn a chance to get back at his bullies, which he takes. Sadly, he too ends up becoming a slave to the Master. While it's true it's not a scary video, this is definitely worth seeing due to obviously looking into the depths of man's will to do the most terrible things, and then suddenly realize their mistake. Number 2. Night of the Living Movies, a Halloween parody by The Killer Jill. In this YouTube video, Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians, Hiccup from How to Train Your Dragons, Jim Hawkins from Treasure Planet, Norman from Paranorman, and Hogarth from The Iron Giant are pretty much staying up late to watch scary movies. But then later on, they get a little visit from the characters from said movies. At first, it is pretty frightening, but then it starts to get a little goofy. Especially when, in certain situations, they actually show more cunning and end up using their special talents to escape. This video is actually very well animated, even though there aren't any voiceovers. And if you like these movies or the characters, and you like your favorite movies getting made fun of, this is the movie for you. And the number 1 Halloween special is Cupcakes. SFM by EdPlus777, written by Surgeon Sprinkles?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. Too many ponies at this point, but just hear me out. This is actually one of those videos that... Well, actually, I should be saying story, since the video itself is based on a fan story written by... I think it's Surgeon Sprinkles. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, in this story, Pinkie Pie invites Rainbow Dash to help make cupcakes. But it's not the way you think. Basically, Pinkie Pie ends up turning out to be a pony version of Sweeney Todd. But instead of having a good reason to being what they are, like Sweeney Todd was, considering that he got thrown in jail for something he didn't do and had every right to hate the people who condemned him, Pinkie Pie doesn't seem to have any reason except for being, well, insane. And in the video, good lord, EdPlus did an incredible job with this video. The dialogue, the movements, good god, even the blood and guts. Even if this is done with Source Film Movie Maker, this was so well done, I'm surprised I didn't get nightmares from this video. So, if you guys are looking for something scary with a bit of Sweeney Todd, and you have either a liking or a hating for My Little Pony, you guys have got to see this one. Because I'm pretty sure if you guys are also looking for a possible nightmare, this is it.
That is the
time I try anything scary, whether by makeup or laughing, because obviously I stink at both. And there. Well, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this Halloween special of the show. And next time, obviously, we're going to be looking at something... What? Who would be calling you this time? Hey, you never know when something bad might be happening. Hello? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay then. Okay. Bye. Okay, just to make this short, hope you guys have a safe Halloween. See you next episode, and if you'll excuse me, I got a certain ninja and decapitated wolf to hide from. Bye!